The warden was just doing a routine check when he accidentally tossed his nail clippers into a prison cell, only to discover a stunningly realistic portrait of himself drawn by an inmate. Despite how lifelike the portrait was, the proud warden felt it was a mockery of his dignity. In a fit of rage, he confiscated all the prisoner's art supplies and banned him from ever drawing again.
Painting's all I have. I'm sorry, Doc.
Most people wouldn't think much of it, but for someone who's already lost their freedom, being stripped of the right to create art is devastating. So the next day during work duty, the inmate Dark acted strangely. He requested a sharp axe under the pretense of needing it for work. Before doing anything, Dark slipped something into another inmate's pocket. Then, calling over a guard with a baton, he raised the axe and without hesitation, chopped off 4 of his own fingers in front of everyone. It was a silent scream for justice, but no one in that prison dared to press charges against the guards. What made it even more tragic was that Dark had only been jailed because his car accidentally injured someone. It was a minor accident, but since the victim was a cop, Dark was absurdly sentenced to life imprisonment. And the object he secretly placed in the inmate's pocket? Just a plain chrysanthemum. But that simple flower would soon send shockwaves through this infamous Alcatraz prison. Because to the main character, Frank, that chrysanthemum symbolized freedom and his determination to escape. But that same afternoon, the warden discovered the flower. Since no plants were allowed in the prison, he cruelly crushed the chrysanthemum into pieces. Ironically, that heartless act enraged one inmate so deeply that he suffered a heart attack and died on the spot. The warden, unmoved, simply stared coldly at the body and sneered.
We're destined never to leave Alcatraz.
These mental, emotional, and physical blows only strengthened Frank's resolve to break out. But just as he was preparing to escape, the warden, sensing something off, led guards on a surprise inspection. Frank was terrified. If they found the tunnel he dug, the punishment would be unbearable. The guards, unsatisfied with finding nothing unusual, tossed his bedding out of the cell and began scanning the area with a metal detector, determined to find something. To make matters worse, the warden himself stepped into the cell. Frank's heart raced, because the tunnel entrance was hidden right behind that very box.